Good morning, guys. It is 9:49 in the morning. Maybe almost 12 o'clock, maybe even 1 o'clock where you're at. We have some breaking news. Kevin Durant of the Phoenix Suns, two-time Finals MVP, is being traded to the Houston Rockets for Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the number 10 pick in the draft, and five second-round picks. Okay, let's break this down, right? Kevin Durant, one of the coldest scorers in NBA history. This is what his fourth team he's gonna play for. Is KD cooked? Now, we all know Kevin Durant gets a lot of heat for joining the 73-9 Warriors, the greatest team in NBA history. But at the same time, it's like it's still KD. But it's like, dang, KD, you not winning in Houston either. I mean, we're gonna have to roll you up respectfully since you want to play for the Houston Rockets. But hey, Kevin Durant, he already said he wanted to be traded. It was rumors whether it was Memphis, Minnesota, Houston, or San Antonio. I kind of had a feeling it was going to be a team in Houston or Texas, maybe Houston, maybe even San Antonio with Wemby. But again, I don't think he's going to win in Houston either. No biasness. Because now, Houston, I mean, they're okay, but again, like, are they a team to be scared of? And then you look at Phoenix, right? Now they get Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the 10th pick, and just five second-round picks in the trade for KD. Jalen Green showed his full potential this last playoff series. That's why he's traded. Dylan Brooks, I mean, respectfully, matter of fact, we could say disrespectfully. Nobody cares. Nobody loses sleep over Dylan Brooks. Who this number 10th pick is, who knows? And then these five second-round picks, as Flight Reacts will say, is what is that? A half-eaten orange in 10 packs of Doritos? You don't know who those players can end up being like. Anyways, there's that. Let's see what you guys think in the comments. Brooks getting passed around like a blunt. Yeah, exactly, because nobody cares about it. Ever since he opened his mouth about LeBron, you're going to continue to get this NBA Street Volume 3 game breaker. You're going to keep getting passed around. And then you try to talk crazy to my Warriors again, and we had to show you again what we keep doing to you over and over and over again. Maybe he just doesn't get the memo. I don't know. Houston, we have a problem. Rockets got fleeced heavy. Two of my favorite players on the same team, Dylan Brooks and Grayson Allen. Yeah, you must like UFC then. You would love Sophie Cunningham if that's the case. The Rockets gave up all that for a 37-year-old KD. It's still KD, but again, he is kind of old. He's 37. Him and Jalen would have been great to watch together. Good luck to them. We just woke up to this again. This is fresh in the morning for a lot of people. West Freedom Ring. Who does Houston have? They got Fred VanVleet, KD, Steven Adams just resigned. And who else is there to be afraid of? Van Vliet, he bought Boost. Ain't no way he gonna keep shooting like that this next season. Steven Adams is a problem. KD, he's still KD, but he kind of old. He ain't kind of old. He's pretty old in NBA years. After that, I mean, I don't know the Eaton dude. What's his name? The one that was talking about Warriors come out to play. Ain't nobody worried about him. Oh, Jabari. But the Smith dude, I mean, he's cool, but he ain't nothing to be worried about. I mean, that's a good mentor for him, KD. Jabari Smith and KD as a mentor, that's decent. That's nice. It's decent. That's good. Now, this is also what I want to talk about. Me personally, I think it's time for Devin Booker to be traded. I think it's time for Devin Booker to be traded out of Phoenix. Because if Devin Booker remains in Phoenix, his career is not gonna go really anywhere. The Phoenix Buns are gonna continue to be Buns. They're not gonna be good. So in my opinion, it's time for Devin Booker to request a trade out of Phoenix. Because again, now you got Menace to Society, Dylan Brooks, and Jalen Green, who one game he's Kobe, and the next game he's Killian Hayes. So I mean, it's time to leave. I think so. And they still got, bro, they got all these shooting guards for what? Yeah, it's time to go. They still got Bradley Beal. Wait. Let me look at this again. So Phoenix has Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, Devin Booker, and Bradley Beal. Well, what is Phoenix doing? Yeah, somebody got to get traded. They have to make another trade or something. Something's not adding up with all these shooting guards. Dylan Brooks and Devin Booker is going to be a movie. Phoenix won the trade. Oh yeah, and the Thompson twin. Okay, so now let's look at it again, right? Fred, Amen, KD, Jabari, Steven Adams. I mean, we still gonna roll that up though, respectfully. Warriors can still roll that up. As soon as the Warriors actually do something this offseason, hopefully, because other than that, I don't know. This it's gonna be another season with the same roster. 5 second round picks. Yeah, that's 5 bags of Doritos. We don't know who those second round picks is gonna end up being. 5 packs of freshly white socks. Um. Anyway, let's check Twitter. What y'all gotta say? So Katie's next chapter is Houston. Houston receives Kevin Durant. KD Suns get Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, 10th pick in this class, and 5 second round picks. All going to Phoenix. Yeah, there's too many shooting guards on the team. Somebody got to get traded, and I think it needs to be Devin Booker. It's too many two guards. I mean, Dylan Brooks could play the three, but again, it's like all this for what? Still be a first round team? It's crazy. I mean, not Phoenix, Houston, cool though. But again, this is a nice 2K team. As long as the Warriors actually make some trades, I mean, I'm still rolling that up. It's all good. And I knew Kevin Durant wasn't coming back to the Warriors, so I didn't have to worry about that too much. Like I said earlier, I figured it was a team at Texas, whether it was Houston, San Antonio, Minnesota. He said he didn't want to go to Minnesota for, his own reason. Let Ant grow. Memphis, yeah, he wasn't going to Memphis. That definitely wasn't happening. But yeah, y'all, I mean, Rockets collecting them all. He's still not winning the championship, unless proven otherwise. Why is Jalen Green trending? Let's see. Kevin Durant is on my basketball team and Jalen Green is not. Told y'all Jalen Green, he was supposed to be Kobe, but you can see how he turned out. Booker, Jalen Green backcourt, tough. Yep. That's pretty much it for that. You guys let me know down below in the comments how you feel about Jalen Green being traded. Not Jalen Green. Kevin Durant being traded to the Rockets for Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, and a lot of draft picks. Next, we got Angel McCoughtry, right? Now, the last time we talked about Angel McCoughtry, she dissed Haley Van Lith. Let me pull up the original video so we're all caught up. Okay, so here's the original video. This is the original video that had a lot of people on Angel McCoughtry's bumper about what she said about Haley Van Lith.
If had 10,000 followers, would she be in the league? It's just from her talent right now. Would she be in the league if she only had 10,000 followers? If there was another girl out here who was just as talented as Haley Van Lith.
Deja Kelly is good enough to be in the league. I think Deja Kelly is better than Haley Van.
If Haley Van.
See, here's the thing, right? Hi guys, it is me. I have returned once again. So basically what he's trying to say is, I get it, Haley Van Lith's rookie year, keywords, rookie year, isn't going as a lot of people thought or may have expected. But come on, it's still Haley Van Lith, right? Let's not forget, as he said in his previous videos, in high school, this is the same player that had Kobe Bryant, the Kobe, pull up to her games in the middle of Washington, was labeled as the female James Harden in high school, the ladies James Harden, high school McDonald's All-American, committed to Louisville, took Louisville to either Sweet 16 or Elite 8. Let's not forget where this started from. Haley Van Lith was in Louisville going up against who? Iowa's Caitlin Clark. And Caitlin Clark did it against who? Led by who? Haley Van Lith in Louisville. And we know what happened after that. We don't even got to explain it. Then, of course, Haley Van Lith transfers to LSU. And in his opinion, she might have had a D'Angelo Russell year. Very confused, not really knowing the playbook, knowing the sets and things of that nature, you know what I mean? It happens, right? Then, instead of going to the draft that year, stays another year, goes to TCU. Mind you, the season before that, they didn't even have enough players to have a season. They were hosting tryouts mid-season. Haley Van Lith transfers to TCU with Sedona Prince and other great players on the team as well. Takes them to the Elite 8 as Hoodie Dre told you in his brackets that TCU was going to the Elite 8 to beat Notre Dame. And then ultimately goes to the draft and get drafted to Chicago. Let's not act like Haley Van Lith is a casual here. You know what I mean? Haley Van Lith can hoop. She's been a hooper. And again, I get it. Her freshman year in the WNBA, her rookie year isn't going as what a lot of people expected. But this is Haley Van Lith. Maybe if this was the other Haley, the Kevin twin, then, I don't know. Now, she get drafted. There's something we don't know about. But anyways, with that being said, let's get it. This is Angel McCoughtry's apology to Van Lith.
Is a hater. I ain't never hated no. So y'all know one thing I ain't is a hater. I ain't never hated on nobody, and those words they never come out my mouth. Now, my mistake I made was giving a point with the wrong delivery. I shouldn't have used a certain player to make an example of a point I was trying to make. And I want to apologize for that because I was wrong. I can take accountability when I'm wrong, y'all. So I'm going to apologize to Haley for that because you worked hard for everything you got. You deserve it all, plus more. Plus more, okay? And that's to all the players. I want to see all the players. See, I'm navigating and fighting every day. I'm in these film rooms trying to get a WA TV show to tell their stories. We here, man.
And Trisha said the same thing about Hailey Van Lith. Like, Hailey Van Lith
is my height.
If Hailey Van Lith had...
And Trisha said the
What?
same thing about Hailey Van Lith. Like, Hailey Van Lith
is my height.
And why does that matter? I'm confused. Anyway.
If Hailey Van Lith had 10,000 followers, would she be in the league?
Oh, so this is the extended version of the original video.
Let me ask you that.
I don't think so. What do you think?
I don't think so.
Honestly. We just talking about her true talent. Take away the followers. It's just from her talent right now. Would she be in the league if she only had 10,000 followers? If there was another girl out here who was just as talented as Hailey Van Lith.
Yeah, I think if Deja Kelly was dating an NBA player, and we had heard about Deja Kelly because she was lighting it up at...
So we taking this route. We taking this route. Okay. Got it.
Van Lith had 10,000 followers.
We taking this route.
At Louisville, and then she changed.
She only had 10,000 followers. If there was another girl out here who was just as talented as Hailey Van Lith.
Yeah, I think if Deja Kelly was dating an NBA player, and we had heard about Deja Kelly because she was lighting it up at Louisville, and then she changed schools, and she was like this big star, and she had 250,000 followers. Deja Kelly is good enough to be in the league. I think Deja Kelly is better than...
I mean, to each his own to think that Deja Kelly is better than Hailey Van Lith. I personally think that Deja Kelly should be in the league. But again, there's not enough teams in the league for these players to make a roster.
Than Hailey Van Lith.
It's only what, 11, 12 players on the roster? It's only 12, 13 teams in the league compared to NBA's 30.
Nobody knew about her. She went to Oregon as a transfer, as a senior, and she did a little something in the tournament. But when these GMs are drafting, they're not thinking about Deja Kelly, but they're just like, oh, Hailey Van Lith played with Angel. This is like a narrative. We can put them back together. They can be teammates. Run.
So Angel Reese is the reason why she's in Chicago? So Angel Reese is the reason why Hailey Van Lith is in Chicago. That's basically what she just said. Listen.
On the LSU thing back that didn't work the transfer as a senior, and she did a little something in the tournament, but when these GMs are drafting, they're not thinking about Deja Kelly, but they're just like, oh, Hailey Van Lith played with Angel. This is like a narrative. We can put them back together. They can be teammates. Run the LSU thing back that didn't work the first time around.
Because this didn't happen during our time. Because when I played, it was Twitter just came out. It was this new thing called Twitter. It was like, okay, write something on there every now and then. Let the fans keep up with you. I was like, what's Twitter? I'm like, write something. So now what players have to do, since we're in a different time, you have to go to marketing classes. When you're in school, go to marketing classes. How do I get my engagement up, my following up, so that even though I know I'm just as good as this player, but she got more following, or I'm even better, I got to get my following up so this political thing they do, it ain't going to affect me. So kids, we dropping y'all a gem. Work on your engagement, work on marketing, work on how to boost. So when it's your turn, you ain't got to deal with, I'm better than her, but she's in because everybody knows her because of her following.
That's an interesting topic. But anyways, that is that. And as far as yesterday's games, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm skipping both. I seen the score for both games, blowouts. We're not watching blowouts. Now there are some games today that, again, they're good. We gonna check it out. If not, Euro step through traffic like Juju Watkins. They're getting skipped. Anyways, that being said, that is all that I have for today's video. Again, let me know down below in the comments how you feel about Kevin Durant being traded to the Houston Rockets for Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, the 10th pick, and 5 second rounders. And Angel McCoughtry's apology to Hailey Van Lith after using her name to make an example, make a point. Okay, so we're back here with a side clip of KD finding out that he was traded to the Rockets live on stage at the Fanatics Fest.
We're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what happens, man. We're gonna see. We'll see what happens, but I'm excited. Great young core, great coach. I think maybe would be a great fit there.
Hey man, look, again, Houston Rockets, you got KD, Jabari, Amen, Steven Adams, Fred. That's probably the starting five right there. They still have their coach, Udoka. I still think, look, I still don't see them making the finals. I don't. KD's new nickname is going to be Journeyman. Yeah, this is his fifth team. He was OKC, the Warriors, Brooklyn, Phoenix, and now Houston. It's his fifth team. I wish he would have gone to Minnesota. Uh, I don't know if him and Ant. Well, maybe it would, but who knows? Can't wait for them to underperform. Give this man an Oscar with this reaction. He already knew he was getting traded to Houston, huh? It was just a matter of time. He knew this already. KD for 8 players. Seemed like a good trade for Phoenix. They still got too many shooting guards. Yeah, this is exactly what I was just saying in the video. They need to trade Devin Booker now. They got too many shooting guards. Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Jalen Green, Dylan Brooks, whoever the 10th pick is in 5 seconds. Yeah, bro, that's a lot. Yeah, it's time for Booker to go ahead and pack his bags. Houston's gonna suck next season. It's a reoccurring theme with him since he left Golden State. Look, as a Warriors fan, I could say KD sold his soul for success. Because ever since KD has left the Warriors, what has he done? Nothing but lose. Came to the Warriors, got his 2 rings, say he didn't want to win anymore. Tough. I mean, I get again. I already knew he wasn't coming back to the Warriors. That was pretty much a done deal. Hopefully, the Warriors do something because I can't take another season with the same roster. I can't. But other than that, I don't know if there's any more clips that we need to see while we are here still on this topic. Who are you?
You're
Um,
headed to Houston. How
let's
does
see.
that sound?
Anything else? No, that's probably about it. That being said, now that's the end of this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you guys really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.